What's happening, guys? Celtic CC here. I'm back. I managed to borrow a microphone, and I want to give a shout out to my neighbour Mike, who was the one who lent me this microphone. And it's actually a Guitar Hero microphone, so hopefully the quality's okay and everything. Um, if you watch my latest video, I was kind of signing off a bit because my other microphone broke, and I thought I wasn't going to be able to make any videos. So rather than do my usual Castle Clash stuff, I'm just testing this out offline. I got a load of pictures I can scan through and you can look at the same time. So basically, my living situation is I've had to down level and move out from my old place. I'm basically in a hostile type situation. The internet is not the best. It does cut out. We did have one spell where we had 24-hour blackout of internet. So playing Castle Cash is a bit of a pain sometimes. I did have a spell. It was 35 days in total. I didn't play Castle Clash for, and that was the longest time I've ever gone without playing Castle Clash. So it was pretty mad. I managed to stay guild leader though somehow. I did actually lose the guild leader position, but I know for definite because someone messed with the walls in the guild turf. So someone else was made guild leader. But by the time I signed back in the Castle Clash, it was on a vote and I managed to vote myself out back to guild leader, so that's cool. So I'm still guild leader, lunatic, and everything. So Castle Clash is kind of like I can play it, but it's not as good as it was with the internet and everything. I just haven't got quite as good at internet and everything. Um, it's just a situation I'm in. That's the way it goes. I got a bit of global news to go through as well, and my perceptions on things and stuff as well. So I'll put that in. So basically, uh, I'll do the global news bit now. I'll try and make videos when I can. Just don't expect it to be, like it was before. I still enjoy making videos, so I'll still crack on. Right, so basically, there were some blackouts in Pakistan and India a couple of weeks ago, I think, or about a week ago. There was millions and millions of people. Even the Vatican lost power in Italy, but there was like millions of people in Pakistan lost power. So you definitely want to be prepping in case you go off grid. I've mentioned this before in other videos, but that really highlighted, if you're not set up to deal with like your power going out, with at least some torches or flashlights you call them in America, and candles and stuff like that, then look at that photo. That's Meat Canyon. That is. They do some funny stuff. You want to check their channel? It was quite funny. Um, yeah, if you're not set up for at least the power going out, you're really putting yourself at a disadvantage, and you really want to be doing that. There was a report that natural disasters in America are costing hundreds of billions at the moment. America really needs to start going green. That's why I hope Biden does a good job when he goes in for them. In Europe, there's reports saying that people are going to start eating less meat to help the climate crisis. I'm doing that myself. I'm still trying to have my veggie days and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend that if you haven't done that already. Just try and do a sort of half and half week, maybe sporadic, like have a day of meat, then the next day try have a nice veggie day. I mean, I had one day where I had just yogurts, nuts, and fruit all day, and it was quite satisfying as a meal, no doubt about it. There were 6 Congolese park rangers shot and killed in a gorilla sanctuary. That's really sad to hear. Yeah, that was a bad bit of news. 50 countries have vowed to protect 30% of land and sea by 2030, so that's good to hear. Top scientists are warning of a ghastly future of mass extinction and climate disruption. NASA are also agreeing with this, and they're really hitting the sort of like monitoring side of things as best as they can. Earth is losing 1 to 2% of insects annually, which is really bad. This is from pesticides and electrosmog and stuff like that. A bit of good news: Navajo Nation are getting £10 million for gold mine pollution. I've seen the photos of it, and there was basically just rivers completely polluted from all these gold mines and stuff. So that's good to hear that they're getting some money back for it. And the environmentalists are saying that Biden did in one day more than Trump did in his whole 4 years for protecting the environment. So that's really good news from the environmentalists, saying that Biden is doing a lot better than Trump. Right, so hopefully this video worked and I'll be able to upload it. I'll go back to my usual setup with Castle Clash and stuff like that next time, and I'll keep doing these lists and everything. Hopefully this has worked. Okay, and cheers, guys.